New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
What Would Louise Say? Join us every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Hosted by Reverend Martine Bernard. Explore the wisdom of Louise Hay. Brought to you by New Thought Media Network. Dive into Louise's teachings. Experience healing and empowerment. Reverend Martine shares insights. Connect with a contemporary audience. Unlock your potential. Transform your life with love. Embrace positivity and healing. Join our vibrant community. Ready to join us? Let's spread love and wisdom together. Please like, share, and subscribe. Only on New Thought Media Network, positively inspiring.
Hello, beloveds. Good God's glorious morning. Wherever you are on the planet, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Reverend Martine Bernard, and this is the fabulous show, What Would Louise Say? She's doing profound work in the prison system. She has a beautiful mission statement that says, "You are not broken. You are simply becoming." So welcome, Magaly.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's so wonderful to be here with you. Can you tell me a little bit about how you found Louise's work and her philosophy? How did the universe create an experience where you could come together with Louise?
Of course. First of all, I want to thank you for having me in this space. And yes, of course. So my name is Magaly Cano. I started my transformational journey about almost 7 years ago with the center Live for You, Espacio Vital Global, in Spanish. And I had a friend who gifted me that book. I read it, but I never put it into practice until a little over 2 years ago when I got injured from my knee. I partially tore my 4 ligaments, and I was in the process of a career change. I was in the sales industry for about almost a decade. I felt like I didn't have a purpose there, and I was in the process of, getting to know
Shifting.
that shifting, and the universe, heard me and what I've been wanting to do, and put circumstances and situations in my path, and I was able to leave that space and go into the prison system as a trainee. I wasn't an officer yet. And I remember when I got injured, I got a life coach, that was very involved in the transformational center. Her name is Leticia So, and she supported me throughout some of my downfalls when I was injured, and she's also a certified Heal Your Life teacher. And I remember the director from Live for You trainings. She also is a certified Heal Your Life teacher, and they were going to do a 2-day workshop in Hermosillo, Mexico. And I was like, take me with you. Take me with you. I went, took the workshop, fell in love with it. I saw myself inside the prison system, visualized myself inside the prison system, making a difference in there with that workshop. And I committed myself to myself that I was going to get certified. So I didn't know how. I was looking into getting certified in Florida, and little did I know that the director for our center um, was bringing Laura Nino, which is the one that certifies in Mexico and all that
Oh,
stuff. And she brought her to Sedona, told me, and I didn't hesitate. I did whatever I had to do to make it. And yeah, I got certified. It was a week-long training, and it was just beautiful and magical. And
yes, yes, it was.
yes, and I kept saying it. I'm like, I'm taking this into the prison system. I didn't know how, but um, yeah, I just did whatever possible I can do, uh, and shift in whatever way so that I can facilitate these trainings inside the prison system in Arizona. Mhm.
Magaly, I literally, like we do, our Buddhist brothers and sisters do, I namaste you. I bow to the master teacher and the loving heart that you are. There are so many people in our prison system that get judged, that are considered castaways by society. And to think that this is, I see it as a true spiritual calling, that your heart, that you were visualizing working in the prison system. I'm always in awe of how we are all unique and wonderfully made souls with everyone has a special calling. I
Yeah.
could never visualize going into the prison system. I mean, as a minister, I would, but to think that that was the call on your heart and your soul. So I thank you. I thank you so much. Before we've even begun to go deeper, I thank you for your service. I thank you for your unconditional love of these women because you work with women. So, Magaly, you've taken these teachings into one of the most challenging environments, the correctional system. What inspired you? What inspired that divine idea to bring this message of healing and emotional intelligence to the women you serve? So, what inspired you, Magaly?
So one thing about working in the not in the correctional facility is, even with being able to see like people's challenges and their conversations, listening behind the listening, I knew there was so much pain in there, so much pain, and I looked at the programs they had, and nothing focused in emotional healing. It was just the surface,
My
the so and also, from my background, I grew up with my dad was incarcerated since I was 6 years old till he
goodness.
did 10 years in Mexico. So even with that background of he missed most of my life, like, and all those stuff, and it was like a ripple effect. I didn't realize it until I was in my second training, Martine, that all of that connected to what I was creating. And it was just so beautiful to like experience, and still like I have breakthrough after breakthrough with every training that I have, of how things just fall together. And um, yeah.
That is tremendous. So I'm thinking, were they open to you bringing this training into the correctional system? Did you have to jump through hurdles? Because I heard that it can be very, very difficult. Oh, this is, yes. I'm so proud of Magaly. The best way to make a difference in this world is going into places that most people forget. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
My
Yes, my
sister.
beloved one. Thank you. Celebrating Magaly. I feel that way. Inspiration, the difference in what you're doing is noticeable, and you have my admiration. God bless you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for those who are streaming, who are part of our life. You're here with us. You're helping me to interview this amazing spiritual teacher who has the courage and and agape love. You embody what is called agape love, which is God's love for all humanity. And you're doing that by desiring health, spiritual health and wholeness for these women. I'm blown away. We have some beautiful pictures. Our wonderful producer, Reverend Michael, is going to put up some pictures. Look at this, beloveds, for everyone who's streaming right now and in the future. Look at these ladies. And what is this, Magaly? What are they holding?
So they're holding their certificate of completion from the 2-day workshop. I actually have a beautiful team that supports me. I bring in other certified Heal Your Life teachers and volunteers into this space so that they can also make a difference. That right there is Liliana Sanchez. She's my sister in transformation. She's the one that has always co-facilitated with me, and she's just a beautiful soul herself.
Oh my gosh. And in the middle on the floor, what is that? Is that it's gorgeous.
It's a mandala, and in the middle we put a big candle, and roses or flowers. And that was actually the end where they held their light.
Yes.
And yes, they imagined a place in the world where they can send their blessing to and all that stuff. So they're all of their candles are in the middle as well.
I can see. Can we see another picture? Yes. So this is when I know that there's so many different processes. Can you explain what's happening here?
So right there, they are basically hugging their inner child. And in the prison system, it is very difficult for them to even share a hug. So I am blessed to share this space where they can, embrace themselves in a space where they're vulnerable, and it's a 6-minute long hug.
Oh, and receive touch and those endorphins, the healing. Could we see one more photo? Oh, they are each a light in this world, a light in the light of God. They're just part of that light. I'm very emotional. This is very emotional for me because I love to do research in Europe, especially in Scandinavia. They have so many programs for residents of prisons and correctional facilities. They have all sorts of therapies, and people literally come out healed, rejuvenated, and become part of society and never go back and never, I don't know all of the terms, pardon me, and never commit crimes. I even hate saying it that way. I know there are better ways to say it. Pardon me, my viewers. I know little.
The percentage of the resident, I always have a
returning. Returning. There's like none. There's very, very little.
That's beautiful.
And it's
that
really
is my
beautiful.
intention.
Yes, because society has implemented therapy and help. Hey, Reverend Michael.
It's recidivism.
Yes.
Recidivism. Recidivism. Say that 25 times. My beloveds. Magaly and I were born in a different country and we speak different languages, so pardon us. But I literally, tears welled up. I'm disappearing, half of myself here. Tears welled up in my eyes seeing those photos. They had to be shown. My beloved one, how did the courage, you have to tell me, how did this come about? Like, we're seeing the end result. So you visualize, you felt a calling because of your experience with your dad, and you have a heart. What's so unfortunate is that sometimes in our youth, we can do one dumb thing, many people, one thing, we get upset, we do something, and then we have to pay for years and years for that.
Yes.
I'm inspired by what you're creating, Magaly, witnessing your step into your power firsthand, and not only healing your heart, but bringing that to others.
That's
Yay.
my
Thank
partner.
you. Thank you, Erin. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. And thank you for your comments. Yes, Magaly, you are a mover and shaker on the spiritual forefront of this time. So many young people, our society's teaching us to be reactive instead of responsive, to get
Yes.
angry. There's a lot of, I feel like, the stirring of the pot. There's a lot of the stirring of the pot going on. So naturally, it's become a way of being. People are reactive and take action when they are not in the best place, and shouldn't have to pay for that all of their life and all of their youth. And that's why I'm so grateful for what you're doing and your work. And I have to stop because I have to get the story. I have to get to the meat and potatoes. Yes, my beautiful
Thank you.
ones. Reverend Martine's going on and on. I'm so proud by having Magaly on today. So, Magaly, tell me, how did it begin and what was the resistance? Because I'm imagining there had to be.
Um, so in the beginning of, well, I was in a whole transition mood when I went to get certified. I was shifting units from medium custody to minimum.
Okay.
And the reason being was because we were going to bring in a program called the RSAT Academy. And it was where we were going to have RSSs, and people
And
who
that
were going
is,
to, and that's basically to rehabilitate like substance abuse. It was a substance
okay.
abuse program.
Okay.
But it didn't go through. It didn't go through, and I had just gotten certified, and I was just ready for it, but it didn't happen, and I was like asking myself like, why am I here? What what is what's the intention of me being in this space? So
Yes.
I got certified that month as well, and yeah, like my warden kept coming to our unit for some reason. There was people, residents moving into the unit itself, because we still open the units. It's just
Yes.
1 yard, and I asked her. I was like, "Hey, um, I don't know if you know this, but I do this in the outside of the department, and I do, I'm starting to do workshops. I just got certified for Heal Your Life. Um, I was wondering, is there a possibility I can bring this in here and maybe facilitate this workshop?" And she's super open, amazing woman. Her name is uh, Jody Swain.
Jody
and
Swing, shout out to
yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And she was like, shoot me a proposal, email me a proposal, and I'll look into it. And I didn't waste my time. I shot her the proposal. She tagged Amber Marshall, which is the women's relations administrator, and she loved it. My CO4 Perry, she was enrolled into it, and she knew exactly where to go with it. So we went to the Second Chance Center in the facility across the street, and I found a home for it. I found a home, and everybody was just super enrolled. I did have moments of doubt, you know, within the waiting period, and I wasn't hearing back. But as soon as I shifted my mindset, it's like it opened doors, and you know how that works.
Yes.
And
Door opening, door
yes.
closing, doors opening. We are safe. It's only change. We are safe. That's from our
Yeah,
training, beloveds. You won't know how to sing that song if you don't attend a Heal Your
exactly.
Life training. You go to healyourlife.org. It is life changing. You can also attend a 2-day workshop. As you can see, here you go. Please, 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 you can become a workshop leader and coach, but you can also just take our 2-day workshop. It is
Mhm.
life altering. My goodness. So, Magaly, how many have you done? How long has it been? And is this continuous?
It is continuous. I have done 3 so far, inside of the Department of Corrections and 1 outside of the department. So the first
My
one
goodness.
had 17 inmates, residents. I'll try to call them residents because
Yes,
we are shifting the
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 language.
name, the language to inmates to residents, because
Yes.
labels again are
The
very important.
labels, yes,
Yeah.
and the consciousness and the energy. So I'm going to do my best as well, and you correct me anytime, Martine.
Thank you.
Yes.
So yes, I had 17 residents. It was beautiful, and my vision just grew further since then. I I declared to also do it in Spanish, because I know that there's an amount of
Yes.
population in there that don't there are immigrants that don't have the documentation to take
Yes.
any other sort of programs. So
Yes.
I yeah, we
Mm.
just did one like 3 weeks ago in
Oh,
Spanish, and it was
whoa.
beautiful. I also, bring in other facilitators to support me with this work, and also are hands-on and also facilitating as well. But yeah,
My
I have done 3. The second one was beautiful. I had a mom and a daughter in there.
wow.
Can you believe that? Like a mom and a daughter
Yes,
just
because
healing in that space.
yes, because in our workshops, beloveds, we do a lot of inner child work. So imagine your mom doing her inner child work and you doing your
Mm.
inner child work, and both of you forgiving each other, and especially the child forgiving the mother. What healing! What a profound healing environment. Magaly, what has been the response of the inmates? Were they familiar with Louise Hay's teaching? Is it brand new? I know a lot of people today know about, affirmations and all of that, but what has been the response? And are they applying it? Have you felt a shift in the, I don't know what you call it, the
The
area
popular.
of, yes,
So there are some that are familiar with the work. I have found a couple,
yes,
versus there are some that know about affirmations, which makes it even better.
yes.
And yes, it's been a great shift. They are leaving um, with so much joy and purpose. Um, I can say one of them said that this was like the cherry on top to close the cycle of coming back into the prison system. And another one said that if we have more programs like this, everything will change. And if we have love and joy in our heart instead of pain and hate, there will be less of them coming back into
Oh,
the prison system. So there's been definitely a good shift. I have been hearing a lot of feedback from the officers in there who are in charge of them, and the CO3s, which are like the counselors in a way, but also like help them with their caseloads and stuff like that. So yeah, I do get a lot of support in that end.
wow. I'm astonished. So these women are doing inner child work, mirror work. They're thinking about their thoughts and how it has an effect on their environment and other people. And they all get to practice these principles because they're basically spiritual principles. They get to practice them together.
Yes.
You get to nudge each other. You're being negative. You need to say your affirmations. I
Yes.
can't imagine how it's changed the general atmosphere, the energy in that part of the prison. Now, have all of the prisoners, is this something that is a
It's
requirement
it's
or is
not
it
a requirement,
okay?
because
That's right. You
I
can't.
feel like, if you're ready,
If
you're
you're
ready.
ready, it's the same thing with
Yes.
us. You will
Uh-huh.
find your path.
Exactly. So
I
I have a future one coming up in November. I have 30 residents signed up, and I found a way to, because they have tablets now. I found a way to send them the information. Like, hey, this is what it is. Sign up. You are required to be there both days. Da 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 da. This is open for phase 2 and 3. And then,
Wow.
yeah,
My
first come, first serve.
Wow. So are you going to, because we have more workshops, we have all sorts of workshops. Do
Yes.
you intend to have like the one on prosperity, the one on Louise Hay's world? There's so many different workshops that we get in the
Yes.
training.
So I definitely want to add so much more to this vision, which is why I'm declaring to launch a nonprofit for this, so that I can bring in more resources, more facilitators to make a
More
difference.
trainers.
Yes,
I'll fly out
yes,
and
yes,
do a training. Get that
yes,
going. We can have trainers from all over the world. And this
yes.
can happen in all, what are we saying, the prison system? Or are we saying
I definitely do want to go statewide here, and I am open to any opportunities out in the world and willing to travel for this. And
my goodness.
yes,
So
it's a
beautiful.
yeah.
And when the residents are going through the 2-day workshop, and there's the pillow part, and you're supposed to release anger, and that's sometimes hard for girls because we've been programmed a
Yeah.
certain way. How is the emotional safety? You know, how do you maintain that? Because is it you and another facilitator, or are you
So
facilitating?
yes, it's me and another facilitator, and I have staff as well, just in case.
Yes.
So yes, we create that space for them. That certain exercise is definitely we go even deeper, because they
Yes.
grow barriers inside the prison system of where they can't show emotion, or else they'll get in trouble in there or stuff like that. So we create that space so that they can be who they are, and they can break through whatever they have been carrying, and yeah, just be themselves authentically. And
What a tool, what a gift your service is. You're actually giving, because Louise's message to me, her philosophy, her book, You Can Heal Your Life, the trainings, the workshops, the 2-day workshops. Yes. Oh, there is a group hug. And is this at the end, or is it just people
this
hugging?
is a triad. This is after that pillow
Yes.
exercise, actually.
That's right. That's right. I'm forgetting. We did triads. Yes. Oh my goodness. Is there another photo? I can't. Yes. So can you explain what the residents are doing here?
So that is the mirror work.
Oh,
That is when they're telling themselves, I love you just the way you are.
oh,
And yeah, they're all in there.
Magaly, Mama Lulu, who that was her nickname. I know that Louise Hay right now, well, she's been smiling. I know she's with you. I know that she's cheering you on. I know that she is thrilled that her work is being downloaded, shared in the places where people can feel the worst about themselves. I know that she is cheering you on because you know her story. She needed a nonprofit too, and it manifested. I know that the same thing is going to happen for you. My beloveds, I'm so emotional. I want to cry. I've thought so much about people who are in incarceration in this country. The numbers are so high. I think America incarcerates the largest amount of people in the Western world and in the world. So this is something, especially people of color are at a higher rate of incarceration. So this is something that's been on my heart. So Magaly, oh my God, I am your cheerleader. And can you describe this beautiful picture for us again?
Yes, that is after the mirror work, where they're able to look at each other, through
And
each
share
other,
that love.
and share that love. Yeah, they were
Oh my
together
goodness.
after that.
Yes. So, my beloveds, we're taking a small break and we're going to come back and dive even deeper. This is Rev Martine on the wonderful show, What Would Louise Say, on the New Thought Media Network.
What if the person you think you are is just a fraction of who you truly are? What if years of conditioning and surviving in a challenging world have left you clinging to strategies and beliefs that mask your truest nature? I'm Catherine Duca, psychotherapist and self-esteem coach, and you're listening to Who Do You Think You Are? A show that looks beneath our psychological masks and uncovers our profoundly messy, beautiful, brilliant, tender-hearted essence. Join me as we go in search of the hidden power of our true selves. I'm so glad you're here.
New Thought Media Network is excited to present Divine Science Everywhere, Fridays at 2 p.m. Mountain Time and 4 p.m. Eastern. Come explore a modern experience of divine science. With Reverend Joy Fletcher, Reverend Jeff Radcliffe, and Bishop Durrell Watkins. Join us as we open our eyes to divine science everywhere we look. Fridays on New Thought Media Network.
What Would Louise Say? Join us every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Hosted by Reverend Martine Bernard. Explore the wisdom of Louise Hay. Brought to you by New Thought Media Network. Dive into Louise's teachings. Experience healing and empowerment. Reverend Martine shares insights. Connect with a contemporary audience. Unlock your potential. Transform your life with love. Embrace positivity and healing. Join our vibrant community. Ready to join us? Let's spread love and wisdom together. Please like, share, and subscribe. Only on New Thought Media Network, positively inspiring.
Well, we are back, my beloveds, and I'm thrilled to have Magaly Cano, who is a Heal Your Life teacher and facilitator who's doing incredible work in this world. Oh my gosh, Magaly, I can't begin to thank you enough for your service and for healing the hearts of women. Oh, it says here, what a powerful interview, Magaly. Your vision for sharing this work is wonderful. Yes, Dr. Patricia and Rick and Christy and Anna. Yes. You are a shining example of what Louise would say, which is love these women, share this philosophy. Wherever you are, my beloveds, you can begin to love yourself and change your life. And so you are helping these women to remember who they really are, Magaly. I think that that's what's so profound about what you're doing. Sometimes, my beloveds, our lives, all of the dust and the muck and the trauma of this world, we start thinking that that's all we are. And we are so much more. We are light beings, but Louise made it even more practical. There's this little child within you that needs your love and needs to be remembered. And that was her innovation. That was the masterful technology that she downloaded. Yes, we love God, we love spirit, quantum field. We know that there's a source that is larger than us and that helps us to make it through everything, and that source is within us. And then there's this little kid within us that we need to reparent and to love and appreciate. And Magaly, you're doing that so, oh my gosh, so beautifully. And so what is your vision? Let's talk a little bit about what are the tools from the Heal Your Life philosophy and Louise's tool book that you have used in your own life to manifest? Wow, what a great manifestation. And I know you're probably manifesting even more wonderful things.
Yes.
So what are some of the tools that you've used personally?
A little bit to add on to the
Yes.
inner child.
Yes, please.
One of the biggest things I see when we facilitate and I facilitate these workshops inside of the prison system is that I don't just see them healing. I see them and their family healing through them.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and that's my intention.
Wow. The ripple effect.
The ripple effect of it all.
You heal one member of the family, you heal everyone. And it becomes generational healing because, as we know, science has now proven that trauma can be passed down through our genes. But what's so powerful is that this is like an epigenetic technology, and epigenetics is everything we can do to heal ourselves. We don't have to be like grandmother so and so.
Yeah.
We don't have to drink like granddad or uncle so and so. We have choice. We know that. We believe that as New Thought Truth students, that we always have a choice what we will think and what we'll see with our inner eye. But this is teaching women who the world has said, it's all over, you're done for, there's no hope. It's reminding, Magaly, you're reminding these women that anything is possible for them, even in the so-called correctional facility or prison. I just, wow. And you're helping them to forgive and love that inner child, because I know, sometimes you get to a stage in your life and all you do is think about regrets.
Yes. I've been there.
We've all been there. I remember being a 20-something and I was like, I don't get these older adults with all that regret stuff. I don't have any regrets. Little did I know.
Yes.
Little did I know that this is something that all humans confront, what they shoulda, coulda, woulda. And Louise loves to say, part of our philosophy is that we don't should yourself. Don't should yourself. So the ladies probably also did the shoulding exercise.
Yes.
And can you explain a little bit of that for our viewers?
Yes, that was a powerful exercise. And
Yes.
when we did the shoulds exercise, I closed it at the end to where this is all possible because I did the exact same exercise.
Yes, we
and
all
I put it
did.
into practice. Yeah. And I can say that everything that I have been through in my life had a ripple effect of where I'm at right now. And just being in transformation for about 7 years, I've had like the tools to shift my mind and to do something different, to create a different result. Before that, I was on pilot mode. Before that, I was on survival mode, and it's been a journey to break through that, and especially coming from a family where they had their circumstance be the biggest of their narrative.
Yes.
And I've been on my own since I was 17. I was independent since I was 17. Graduated high school, went into the sales department, and just I've been resilient since then, and there's been some downfalls, like we all have.
Like we all have, yes.
I've learned to really look at them as new opportunities, really new opportunities. And when I came forward with Louise Hay's work, I just shifted, my life shifted. And with being able to declare what I've been wanting for myself in a way where I already have it, is like, it's just, it opens so many doors. Doors
of the heart. And so here are the ladies with their certificates.
This was the Spanish one, yes.
Oh, wonderful. And can you tell me, the women in the green shirt, are those the Heal Your Life teachers?
Yes, one of them is a Heal Your Life teacher as well. She has been there since day one from my journey as well. And the other one is a director, same as her, the director of the transformational center called Espacio Vital Live for You trainings.
That's right.
She's like my mom in transformation.
Oh.
She adopted me. She always likes to say that. And she's incredible. She's believed in me since I declared this vision. And she's just been by my side as well. So she signed up herself ever since I declared that we'd be taking Heal Your Life in Spanish. She does them in Spanish herself.
Oh my goodness. You said something very profound. And my beloveds, and this is Magaly, I can't even tell you how important divinely timed our interview is. It's really easy to at this time on the planet to feel like you're giving up, that things are really hard. Yesterday I went for a PET scan, and whenever I go for my PET scans, it brings up a lot of emotions because I am healed and whole, my beloveds. But the reality of going to a cancer center, and I mean, it's been a health opportunity, so I was feeling a little down. And today I'm like, wow, there are no excuses. If these beautiful souls, your residents, are willing to do the inner work and declare in a place, in a space where there seems to be no hopes and there seems to be walls and there are cells and all of that, they are declaring the good for their lives. My beloveds, there are no excuses for any of us to do this work. And Louise Hay always says that saying your affirmations is one of the biggest acts of self-love. Oh, I love this photo.
Affirmation bath right there.
There's an affirmation bath. Oh my gosh, I want to be there. Oh my gosh, the intent, the love that you can see. Oh my God, the blessing, the healing of each other. You have empowered these women to know that, one, they always have a choice.
Yes.
The present, the moment of the present power is, there's always the choice for good in the present moment. I'm not saying it the way Louise would say it, but in the now, in this moment, we always have choice, no matter what is going on. And please describe to me what this photo is.
That was my very first workshop in there.
Oh,
yes, it was
wow.
me, Liliana, who facilitated. Blanca Del Arte, she actually commented earlier. She's my soul sister.
Yay, Blanca.
Yes,
thank you for being on and
we've
watching.
always said, let's change the world together. So, and she's also a Heal Your Life teacher and also does transformational workshops herself.
Okay, so the Heal Your Life teachers in Arizona, my beloveds, are rocking it.
Yes.
They are knocking it out of the park. Yay!
There's a new
Arizona
training.
is on fire for Louise's philosophy, and they're making a difference in this world. Wow, Magaly.
Yeah.
Wow. Magaly, there's a question I always ask. You are on the forefront. Oh my gosh. You are on the leading edge of transformation. Thank you for saying yes to the divine. I'm getting a little bit emotional because what you're doing, I rarely cry. Wow. What you're doing is so powerful that my heart is just so moved. So however we can support you to get books, to get, whether it's Heal Your Life books to the ladies or the Science of Mind and Spirit, please let us know. How can we reach you, and how can we contribute?
Yes. So I do this on my own time.
Wow.
Do it on my own time. So I go in as a civilian. I am a correctional officer myself. So I intend to just, like I said, create a nonprofit out of this. But right now, this is coming out of my own pocket. And other people are supporting me willingly somehow, And what I ask is, if you have any Heal Your Life books, any material, or even if you want to donate, I've created a Amazon registry, or you can either contact me on Facebook. I don't have any social websites yet. I'm getting there.
Definitely.
Out to me.
Is there a website? Not a website. Is there an email address that you could give while we're on?
It's Cano Magaly at iCloud.com.
Okay, so CanoMagaly at
iCloud.
iCloud.com, my
Or you
beloved.
can find me on Facebook, Magaly Cano.
Magaly Cano. Perfect. Magaly. Oh my goodness. There we go. Thank you, Reverend Michael. We have my fabulous producer
Thank
who does it
you.
all
Yes.
last minute. Terrible. That's my style. I'm getting better, Reverend Michael. I'll get better. Okay.
So
Thank you.
the
Thank you.
books that I take there, we
Yes.
raffle them out,
Okay.
and they get to keep them.
My beloveds, it's the holidays. Please,
Yes.
please, please, if people could donate, there's the 40th anniversary edition of Heal Your Life. I will be gifting some of the
Thank you so
ladies.
much.
I promise to be gifting some of the books. If I will do that, it would be an honor.
Thank you.
Magaly, you're seeing life on the forefront. I consider you a master teacher. I am holding the vision. I see it. I see it. I feel it in my heart. This is going to mushroom. This is going to be replicated. We're going to be able to just help to heal residents, young people, everyone who are in correctional facilities and prisons. I'm in front of a window.
You're okay.
And so we're going to make a difference on the planet as
Yes.
Louise intended us to do. So while it's a difficult time right now, I ask every guest, what are your 3 tips for dealing with life from a Louise Hay perspective with everything going on right now? And there's a lot happening around immigration. I'm an immigrant girl. Magaly is. What are 3 things you could share with our beloved viewers before you leave?
Always view a no as a new opportunity.
Oh, yes. I love that.
And this is something that I always take from the transformational journey that I've been is if it's up to me, 100% is possible 100% of the time.
Yes,
And if it's to be, it's up to me.
that's right.
That's something that I've been carrying through my journey, and I've been making it possible for myself and people around me.
You're making it possible for so many. Oh my goodness. So we are applauding you. Yay.
Thank you.
Bravo, Magaly Cano, for championing Louise's work in places where there's a song, you make a way where there seems to be no way. We trust in you,
Oh,
and you have the final say. So you are that vehicle, that channel for the universe, for spirit, and you're making a way when there seems to be no way. You're bringing the waters of life and love and peace and healing to women in a desert place. Sometimes we're just beloveds, we're marching through the desert, and spirit is there. Miracles are there. And the miracle of choice. No one can enslave our consciousness but us, and we always have a choice. So Magaly, it's been incredible having you on. We are going to have you back. We are
yes.
definitely, because we're going to stay in touch. We love the photos. Send us the photos and
Thank you.
send all of those residents my love. I know they don't know me, but tell them that there is a Heal Your Life coach and minister
Thank
that
you.
is just sending them light.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. My beloveds, Reverend Martine, so emotional. This is Louise Hay's work on steroids. And Magaly Cano is the facilitator. So thank you, beloved one. Thank you, everyone. I'm Rev Martine, and this is What Would Louise Hay Say on the New Thought Media Network.